The song was playing on the board. A man named Gray was working on the repairing of his car. He was also singing along with the music. He sat in his car and said, "I love you." He was then seen coming out of his car garage. He was drinking when suddenly a car approached him. A girl named Asha came out, which was Gray's wife. They came inside the house. They had a sweet conversation together. Asha and Gray came to a place in their electric car to meet Ethan. Gray introduced his wife to Ethan. Asha recognized Ethan as a wonderful company owner of Vessel Computers. She told him that she worked for a company Cobalt, where they made robotic limbs for injured soldiers. Ethan asked them to follow him as he wanted to show them his new invention, the STEM. He told them that STEM can do anything like driving, talking, calculating, etc. He called STEM as a future brain. Asha and Gray were making love in the car when suddenly Gray noticed that the automatic car was taking them in a different direction. They asked the car to return home, but it replied that an error had occurred. They asked the car to stop immediately, but it did not. It was getting faster and faster. They met with a horrible accident. People came to rescue them, but they were not rescuers. One man killed Asha. Gray was in the hospital. 3 months later, Gray was seen with his mother in a hospital. The nurse told his mother that you can order anything from robotic arms. They will do anything for you, like making a protein shake. Gray lost his limbs in a previous accident. He was now in an electric wheelchair. Gray asked his mother not to stay every time with him as the machines were able to do pretty much for him, but she refused. Gray was at Ethan's place for his operation. The chip was installed in his body. After the operation, Gray came back to consciousness. Gray started to move his hands. Everyone was so shocked. Ethan asked him to stand on his feet. Gray was so happy that he was able to stand again. They signed an agreement to keep all things confidential. STEM asked Gray if he wanted to point out something in the drone footage. Gray immediately replied, yes. STEM pointed out that the man who shot Asha was not having a gun. It means that the gun was implanted inside his hand. STEM further told Gray that the man who took Asha's purse had a marking on his hand. Gray was unable to see that mark. STEM drew it on a page for Gray. Gray immediately recognized that sign as a military tattoo. STEM read the address from the logo. Gray recognized the person. He asked to call Detective Cortez. STEM asked him about his assurity, as he had no evidence. Gray reached the place. Gray secretly entered the place. He knocked at the door. Gray unlocked the door. STEM asked him to remove his shoes for safety. Gray was searching in the house. Suddenly, someone arrived. STEM asked Gray to hide behind the shelf. They both fought. STEM asked Gray if he could help him. He needed the permission of Gray to work independently. Gray allowed STEM to work independently. Gray became so fast and powerful. He killed that man. STEM gave full control to Gray again. STEM advised Gray to remove the traces of his presence. Gray was guilty, as he killed somebody. That dead body was taken to the detective unit. After examination, the doctor found some medical implants in his teeth. Computer implants were also found throughout his body. They also found the gun implanted in his arm. After asking some formal questions, she left. Gray reached the place named Old Bones in a wheelchair. He entered inside. Loud music was playing. He ordered whiskey. He asked about Cirque Brantner, who murdered his wife. He further asked if anybody knew any information regarding killing of his wife, he may stand up or come forward. Everybody started to laugh desperately. One man came up to him and dragged his wheelchair towards the washroom. Ethan was tracking the location of Gray. The men put Gray on the floor. STEM immediately blocked the pain receptors of Gray. Gray had a conversation with him. That guy confessed that he was among the 4 men who murdered his wife. Gray allowed STEM to take control of his body. Gray became powerful. He started tight with them. Gray asked him about other men, but he refused to tell. Gray picked up the knife in the direction of STEM and stabbed him in the face. Gray asked him about his name. He replied, Talon. Fisk scanned the eyes of Talon to locate the location of Gray. Gray was struggling to reach his target. He knocked at the door, asking about Jimmy. The door opened. Gray offered him cash to hack a computer for him. She asked which one. Gray replied the one which was present on his neck. Fisk was seen arguing with the owner of Old Bones. Fisk sent minor blades into the nostrils of the owner by sneezing. He started to choke. He died. Jimmy was trying to hack the computer. Meanwhile, Fisk, along with her fellow, came up to the same place searching for Gray. Gray asked the hacker to be as fast as possible. She replied that she had not seen this type of system before. She did it. Gray asked her when he would be able to move. She replied when his system would be rebooted. Gray's mom informed him about the arrival of Detective Cortez. She informed him that she found her wheelchair near the crime scene. They argued. She left the place. But before leaving, she installed the microphone to record Gray. STEM told Gray that hackers not only changed the programming, but also made STEM autonomous. Now, STEM didn't require the permission of Gray to operate. Now, their next mission was to find Fisk and kill him. Gray took his gun and was about to leave. Before leaving, he had a conversation with his mother who tried to stop him. Meanwhile, their conversations were recorded by Cortez. Gray took the car and went off. Cortez started to follow him. Gray found something on his jacket. STEM told him that it was a microphone put by Cortez. He threw the microphone outside the car's window. Gray managed to take over Cortez. Cortez came to the mother of Gray. She asked his mother to tell her everything. Fisk entered the place where Gray was already waiting for him. He asked him to hands up and not to turn around. They both had a strong fight. Gray killed Fisk. He checked his phone with Fisk and came to know that Eaton was behind all this drama. Cortez, by taking advantage of the argument between Gray and STEM, gave an electric shock to Gray. As a result, he became paralyzed again. Eaton took the gun and pointed it towards Gray. He told Gray that before him, he talked to the chip. This chip wanted to be like humans, so it chose you. Chip hacked the car of your wife and caused the accident. Now Chip wanted to kill me, because if I were alive, I would make another AI chip like it, and Chip did not want me to create another AI chip. Now Chip made Gray to kill Eaton. After that, he was trying to kill Cortez, but Gray did not want to kill her. He shot his head. Suddenly, Gray opened his eyes and found him on the hospital bed. He called STEM, but no response was made. Meanwhile, his wife Asha came to him and told him that after an accident, you went into the coma. The scene again shifted to the detective where Chip killed Cortez by saying that now he has control over Gray's body.